Today, LEGO Minifigs Series 28 is out in the field, and it's the Totemic Animal Costume Series. I picked up 10 of 12. These boxes have data matrix codes on the bottom. It's like a mini QR code, and you can use this to sift through and get the exact minifig you want, and to avoid duplicates. You could install one of the Minifigs scanner apps out there, but you don't have to install another app. Your smartphone already has a built-in data matrix scanner that will decipher the codes. Check your camera settings to enable the QR code scanner. When you're in store, grab the box, look at the bottom for the barcode, and block it out with your thumb. Then focus on this square on the right. Your camera will show you a bunch of numbers. Look at the last two digits in the first segment. In this example, we have 94. Here are the codes for the R series. Here are the codes for the S series. Here's another set of codes for the S series. This number under the data matrix code tells you if you are looking at an R series or S series box. The ones I have are in the R series, so I'll need to reference that sheet. This box ends in 94, so we'll find the Peacock inside. Let's crack them open and verify the codes for 10 of 12. The base plate is a plain green. I think it's lime. We've got the Peacock, dual model legs, otherwise plain, big feathery arms, with a torso that's the same front to back, so there's no need to worry you've got it on reversed. There's a bit of feathering around the waist, thanks to the tail feathers. A shiny crest at the top of the head. I think it's a sunflower on the side. That's one face. And the reverse. When the box ends in 9-4, that's the Peacock. The code on this box ends in 9-8, so it's going to be the monkey. The monkey. Basically all brown, toes on the feet, lighter shade of brown on the belly. A tail that's stuck up there, big monkey face with big monkey ears, and comes with a banana. That's one face. And the reverse. Looks like there's a face bandage. The eyebrows are expressive, but disappear with the mask on. When the box ends in 9-8, it's the monkey. Code on this box ends in 9-7, so it'll be the Dolphin. The head was already in the mask in this box. And here's the Dolphin. A mask that goes from scalp to ankles with a dorsal fin. Flippers with an oyster and pearl as the accessory. That's one face, sporting the sunnies. And the reverse. The oyster does clam up. When the box ends in 9-7, that's the Dolphin. Code on this box ends in 9-0, so it'll be the frog. And that's the frog. Some spotting on the dual model legs with little toes, some spots on the back, little darker green spots on the sleeve, big wide frog mouth with equally big eyes, a bubble of bubble solution on the side, and I guess that's a bubble wand in hand. There's one face, such rosy cheeks, and the reverse, puckering up for a bubble. When the box ends in 9-0, it's the frog. Code on this box ends in 8-7, so we'll find the parrot inside. Includes a fabric tail. So that's the parrot. Got a big snack box on the side. Nothing on the back of that. Dual model legs, two-part fabric tail, and look at that. A ruffled look down the front, and a tricolour sleeve. Look at the hook in that beak, with some massive eyes. With one face, with blue eyeshadow, and the reverse, squawking to the neighbours. When the box ends in 8-7, it's the parrot. This box ends in 9-1, so we'll find a dog inside. So we've got the dog, or the Dalmatian, with spots all over the front legs, spots on the back, down the arms, and the front, with a gold bone on the collar. Doggy ears that come out, spots all the way to the top. Beady little eyes, and a frisbee in hand. I've got the tail down, but can also be flipped up in the air. That's one face with a smirk and a wink. And the reverse. Someone's gone for a run. When the box ends in 9-1, that's a dog, aka the Dalmatian. This box ends in 9-2, so I'll find a goldfish inside. The Goldfish, where you can see a bit of the shimmer shine on the thighs, the belt, and a bit of upper torso. It's the same on the back, so you don't have to worry about if you got it back to front. Big orange flippers, and a mask with huge fins all the way down to the floor. Bit of shimmer shine on the side there. Look at those big eyes. And that big mouth with some fish flake food. So that's one face. Rosy cheeks with a big smile. And the reverse. Cheeks a bit hidden when you got the mask on. When the box ends in 9-2, it's the Goldfish. This box ends in 8-8. Find the line inside this wardrobe. That's the lion. Some claws on the feet, otherwise all yellow. Is it dark yellow or is it orange? You've got a bit of the chest hair. And a tail that curls up and out. A massive mane. Look at the size of those chompers. Comes with a big drumstick. Sporting freckles, that's one face. And the reverse, in big roaring mode. Roar. When the code ends in 88, that's the lion inside. This box ends in 89. We'll find a crocodile inside. That's the crocodile. Or is it alligator? Some printing for where the knees would be, along with the toe claws, lines across the belly. Bumpy all the way back, down to the floor. Quite a set of teeth on this croc, with a little rubber ducky, and an inner tube, which, if you can see, is a bit translucent on the pink areas. That's one face, lipstick and done-up eyes, and the reverse. Can't tell if this is an alligator or a crocodile, because the nose looks both short and long, and that would be the differentiator. Either way, when the box ends in 89, it's the crocodile. This box ends in 96, so we'll have a koala. We've got the koala, basically all grey, with a big white belly, the back's all grey, arms all grey. Got that distinctive koala nose, and a big mouth, with a leaf in hand, probably a gum leaf, and a boomerang in the other hand. That's one face, a sleeping eye mask with some Z's, probably in mid-snore, and the reverse. When the box ends in 96, you'll find the koala inside. Here's our rubbish. See you next time on Alexander Bunyip's Billabong.